All right, I'm starting the stream, and yeah, as soon as it says it's connected, I can then share the link with you. It is such private, so okay. So in the chat room and that we have now in Skype, there's the link.
Okay.
Here you go, Mr. Celebrity. There's your link into the actual live stream on YouTube if you do not wish to watch on Skype. And you wish to interact with all of your fans in the live stream chat.
One small problem. It says that the video's private.
That's weird. Let's see if I've got to be able to. There's a way for me to send this out. Stand by. Private. Share privately. Invites. You can invite others to view you private by entering their email address below. Invitees must sign into their Google account to view your private video. Do you have a Google account? Well, you have a YouTube account, so you have a Google account, right?
Yep.
Do you have to take that?
Nope.
What is your let's see. Let's see if we can do your YouTube ad. What is your YouTube ad?
Hold on a second. Let me find that.
Mm-hmm. If not, I can just send it to your Gmail or your. Mm-hmm. Thank you for even messing around with this stuff with me. I really appreciate
No,
it,
this
Paul.
is great. No, you're welcome. This is great. This is definitely a step forward too to figure out what's going on. So, just trying to. I'm on my YouTube channel, and like I told you, I don't really go on a lot here. So I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
find out where I'd give you the link to mine, right?
No, I just need to know what your name is on YouTube.
Oh, it's just Paul B. But
Paul B.
I think that's yeah. I'm gonna change that too because you got to think there's probably a billion Paul B's.
Right. Do you mind if
And,
I get
and
your Gmail email?
yeah, hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I smell pot.
Not here. Not here. Where's the
Uh-huh.
Where's the Lysol?
Nah, nah, nah. No Lysol needed. That's awesome. Hold on one second, bud. I sent it in the Skype here.
Oh, great. Okay, so
You see, now what I want to do is set up my OBS so I can record what I'm doing.
yes,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? It
Record
doesn't
what you're
have to
doing,
have
and
audio. I can always add audio later.
right, yeah. You can also record and you can live stream. So then I can put your stream in my stream. So when I say, okay, now we're gonna look at what Paul's doing, all I do is just turn it on, and now we're looking through looking at your screen, your stream.
Oh, that's awesome. Did you like that? Did you like that new cockpit?
You know, Paul, since we've been talking about this, I had like 2 seconds in it. I've been so busy trying to think about all this and get all this done. I have no time. All last night was reacquainting myself with animation programs and trying to remember how to do things.
I thought you were up to something because I didn't see you on. I got home. We took off yesterday about. I think we left yesterday at 5 because it was kind of slow. It picked up a little bit. Well, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to stay. I had one last order for 5,
Mm-hmm.
and I said I'm not going to stay for 2 more hours and maybe see somebody in 45 minutes and struggle for $50. You know.
Right.
So we just took off early. I came home and I said, oh, let me sit down. I didn't see you on. I got tired. I said, all right, I'll catch you tomorrow. You know.
I thought you'd understand for sure.
Oh, I do. I do. Yeah, and it was nasty out yesterday and today. Ice, like an ice storm. Little snow, but mostly like rain, like sleet and rain. Just nasty out.
We've just been cold. We might get a little bit of snow, but just blistering cold. Negative 17 this morning.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was yesterday. This morning was -6, so it's warming back up. But now we might. Hey, get away from there. Stop it. We might hopefully get some snow. Come on, get down. You're being mischievous. Cut it out. All right, so that was sent to your Gmail. I believe it says yeah, privately shared with blazingfiredog@gmail.com.
I closed it by accident, though.
I don't know how that works. I don't know at this point what you do, if you just re-click on the link in Skype, or I have no idea. So when you click on I don't know.
I
Uh,
had a. I just went back. I went back to our Microsoft game bar just to get the link. I don't know where that actually goes. I don't know if I should kind of copy the link.
you mean back to the video, the live stream?
Yeah, yeah, to get back here because I somehow or another I must have tabbed out, disconnected.
Whoops, wrong thing. Uh, so let's see. Let me see if I can try to share it again. There we go. Let's try. That's the link back to the live stream.
Uh-huh. Oh, for sure. No, for the live stream. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. All right, I'm in.
Great.
Look at that. I love it. The little world. I love it.
You notice how it's orange at the moment?
Uh-huh.
Now it's going to start turning red.
Oh, wow.
And then it's going to start flashing and then go back to green. So it's like, okay, Paul, we're nearing the 5-minute mark. The thing's turning red. It's going to be time to start increasing the failures, or roll a random or something. I don't know, something we're going to
Oh,
do at the 5-minute mark. There we go. It's
oh,
time.
there it is. That's it.
That's
Hey, and can you incorporate, like, see how the world's spinning right now?
mm-hmm.
Like, if it's, that's pretty good. I mean, I know that's perfect. I'm thinking outside the box. If it was spinning and then it stops and you zoom into it and be like, okay, we're in Africa, or where are we going? We're going to England today.
Let's see if I can.
I know that's probably a little bit more than just to do it on the whim.
No, well, yeah, well, I can pause it. It's paused.
Oh, it's paused. Yeah. Like when they roll the dice.
I roll it. Well, I roll. Well, I don't know how we're gonna do it yet. I don't know.
Oh, you roll the dice.
Yeah, I roll the dice. I'm the dungeon master.
I love it. Oh, this is fantastic. Look at you.
Okay, so let's see. Now I need to turn that. So I tried setting things to 5%, and even at 5%, uh, there's a good chance that everything. We've got to set it to not. How do I put it? To only allow so many types of failures for each 5 minutes, because I did do like one takeoff in that plane the other night at the 50% mark, and so many things failed at once, it immediately crashed at 50%. Right after takeoff, I immediately crashed. So the 50% mark, even though it's 50%, there's so many things that can fail.
Oh
And
yeah,
they're
all
all
50%
and they're
of them
all
all
at
fail at once.
50%. Right.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, yeah, I mean that's just a giant cascade. And then it's set to like 99. Like 99 things can happen at once. So I set it back down to like 5.
5%. Yeah, 5%
Like
is good.
like
Right?
5 things can happen. Only 5 things can happen in a period,
Nice.
or maybe 5 total. I don't know. Anyway, that's something to work out. Let me get that loaded. Okay, that was called. Dear YouTube, if you're listening, because it says we have 2 viewers, and I don't know how that's possible. So that means possibly Q's watching, and meaning YouTube. So YouTube, if you're watching, yeah, this is Paul and I trying to work out some ideas. I've already got permission from Zoltan, Kazas, the comedian celebrity who we're going to be doing this demo with. Will I Crash a Celebrity? And he's okay with it. Okay with me using his likeness. He's going to be probably calling in during the actual live stream if we can work this out. And he likes the idea. And then we're going to be talking to some other people. And I think they're going to be okay with it too. And so that's what we're doing here on this private live stream. So hopefully you have no fears now. And if you want to stick around and keep watching us try to figure out what this might play out like, I hope you enjoy your flight. Enjoy the flight, and we don't crash. The goal is not to crash, of course. So just some disclaimers right here. My idea is to always try to land these people and never try to crash, of course. It's all about being a better pilot. Learning to be a better pilot. Okay. The failure thing. So, since I've got the general mechanics of a box that changes from green to orange to red, I could make more involved timers. I can make more involved animations. We talked about. I don't like really doing the live video thing because I'm a mess. Who's not a mess after being in lockdown, right? I'm a mess, and I'm just in no mood to be photogenic and any of that. So I've even thought about drawing myself a little cartoon character, and just have some preset expressions. It's like, ooh, if I screw up, ooh, I can click on my ooh face, and therefore there you do see a little cartoon of me in the corner. I don't know how yet. That's just little things. But anyway, I do have access to all those amazing Adobe tools, and I'm going to try to take advantage of them as much as possible over the next 90 days.
Which Adobe did you buy?
All of them.
Oh, the Premiere?
It's the Creative Cloud, and it's all the Adobe products.
Oh, it's a cloud.
Right, it's the cloud service. So I've got 90 days of free. Well, I've got and then 1 month, so whatever. So but at least 90 days free to explore everything that they've got. And
Wow.
yeah, amazing.
There's a lot here.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at it, trying to see what's going on. I mean, I can imagine what you. That's why I said it's great. See, great for business and compare plans, business solutions. It's got tons of stuff, huh?
Yep. $39 a month though, and that's what's like, ouch, ouch,
Ooh, yeah.
ouch, ouch. Because things are tough all over for everybody, and art jobs ain't happening right at the moment. And
Mm,
so, $39 a month. When they were asking me last night, well, either way, yeah, $39 a month is really tough. That was on my survey back to them, that I grew up on this stuff, and it sucks having to consider other alternatives. But in this economy and the way things are in the art jobs, it's, you know, I have to, I'll have to walk away again because I can't, pay that a month. Be more like Netflix, $7, $8 a month, and I'm in.
oh, geez, I think they just went up on me. I think they're like, I want to say
Yeah, like $18 now or something like
it's
that.
$18 now. Yeah, so 18 for
Unbelievable.
them. Then you
Yeah,
got Hulu.
yeah, and we started out at $8. They've
Yeah,
managed to just keep raising it and raising it little by little by little by little, and they just eat inch away.
and then
It's
they're
really
like I said,
bad.
they're switching channels. They're
Yeah,
switching channels. They're taking everything like A&E Network and all this stuff, like certain shows that you used to watch
yep,
on A&E or like Ghost Hunters and Ghost Adventures because we like those. I
yeah,
see that you play those in, that kind of stuff on your stream sometimes.
yeah,
And I wanted to tell you, we like that stuff too.
yeah.
Um, we definitely believe in this stuff. So
I don't know what I believe, Paul. I know that I would. I know that that's another thing. If we make some money on this, Paul, I think we're gonna start our own ghost hunting show.
yeah.
But it's gonna need a lot of capital because my ideas are really trippy.
Mm,
I want to do a ghost hunter show that, well, that nobody's done until they quickly beat me to it.
mm.
But since I watch them all the time, I'm like, here's what I would do. Here's what I would do. Here's how I would make my program more exciting. Here's what I would do. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Still haven't got my failure thing found again.
Excuse me for a minute.
Sure. Where are you? Where did I put it? Oh, is it still in downloads? Failures. Okay. Connect. Oh, and I need to set up a display where that. I'm going to need another display. I need to have a display where you can easily see the failure screen. And the only way to do that is to move it to its own display. What I mean by that is failures. It's for you to be able to see that. And just that. We need to get, there's, so right at the moment, I can't figure out a way to just capture that. An application. let's see about moving this over to this display then. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. So many windows open. Thank you again, Adobe. I can't begin to thank you enough. I will try to use the time wisely. It's blowing me away what they can do now. Unbelievable, the advancements they've made on that end, and I understand why it's pricey. But you do have a lot of other people out there that have really great products for free. Anyway, nobody does it as good as Adobe, and it just, I wish there was more money. Okay, so now let's move that tool over to this screen and change its properties. Pardon me for all these nasty screens up at the moment. Try to get this looking good. Displayed, yeah, one. It means that the simulator would have to be full screen on this one. Where did the failure screen go? There it is. Okay, that works. That keeps these on the same screen. Okay. So in this case, for Zoltan's flight, it's going to be from San Diego to Portland. I need to ask Christine where the Dungeons and Dragons dice are, or I'm going to have to find a random number generator. I think we'll just do random number generator for the moment. See what we come up with. Go to the Microsoft Store. Let's see if they have one in here. A random number generator. People have the apps. Random number generator. Yep, 3D dice random number generator. Really? Can you customize your dice like D&D? No. That's just a 6-sided dice. No, that one won't work. How about a D&D dice generator? Oh, really? Role-playing playing Dice Generator. Backgammon. That's not what I want. All right, back to the internet then. DD Dice Roller. Oh, nice. Excuse me. Alright, let's separate that in its own window. Okay. So back to OBS. This will work for right now. Advantage. Nice. Celebrities automatically get, I'm gonna have to talk to Paul about this when he gets back. Celebrities automatically have a charisma modifier and, you know, an expertise and proficiency. Zoltan is expertise. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, back to OBS. Let's get this window captured. Where are you? Yeah. Why won't it stay on top if it's not active? That's fine. Guess I kind of don't want it to. Must be auto. Oh, it goes away. Whatever. Window capture. Nice. I've lost my colors. Oh, no wonder. All right. Still probably gonna need another monitor. Goodness. I'm gonna need a better computer. All right. So let's figure this out. So to roll the plane, we have how many planes? About 30 planes. Three D10s, right? Modifier advantage. Got the charisma and the expertise. Roll 3d10 with charisma and expertise. 19, 3 rolls, 3, 8, 8. So, if we would go from the start, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 17, 18, that would be the text run. So in this case, the chance to beat the clock, if the plane matters and a slow plane can hurt you, we've got to work it out so that, again, faster planes have the advantage to get you there before you reach critical failure. So Zoltan lucked out in this first flight. Zoltan, buddy. I'm glad he likes the idea. I was really nervous about approaching him with this. I hope you don't mind, man. I mean, I'm possibility of talking about crashing you. Initially, my little graphics were, am I going to kill a celebrity? And I'm like, no, kill is just, that's probably not a good word to have advertised in a launch. Am I going to kill a celebrity? People are going to just see the headline and they're not even going to look at, they're going to just skip seeing the noob flights part and realize it's, some fun. And they're just going to say, will I kill a celebrity? What? Crash is much better, don't you think? I can feel you nodding. The cool paint job should help out, give you a modifier. So, I don't know, a lot of +1 or 2 in there occasionally. Prerogative. Okay, so in this case, we're going to, from San Diego, and we need to go to where, I don't know what the Portland is. Okay, Portland Municipal. Okay. So since we're using Microsoft Flight Simulator, normally, I don't know if anybody would want to sit through somebody learning how to build a flight plan in SkyVector or not. And normally we try to do it real world by looking at the charts, but Microsoft does a great job in general with this map, so kind of show you. It'll build the most ideal flight plan, but we can still modify it a little bit. And I probably don't want to get into any of that, to just keep it moving along. So we're going to use Microsoft Flight Simulator as it is without doing anything special, but there's a lot you can do. Import flight plans, create your own flight plans, use SkyVector, go back and use more advanced filters to help you find more waypoints and ILS information. I'd always turn these last 3 on. They're off by default. Okay. Now that we've set it up, we can set it to... we're in a small plane, but this plane... Well, let's set it for low altitude. This is going to be an instrument flight rules anyway. Alright. Well, we don't need Portland. What happened there? There we go. San Diego. Great. So Microsoft sets up the best plan. It's a long flight. 9 hours and 29 minutes. So in a case like this, we're going to have to use teleport because we need to keep these live streams to like 30 minutes. So one of the things you can do is, once we get in there, is advance to different points along your timeline. So anyway, we have to we'll have to use teleport. So we'll definitely have to go through the landing phase, and then we go through a series of randoms. Then we'll do a teleport. Then 5-minute, a length for a different period. So we do a couple of changes there. Then a teleport. So no matter when or how we teleport, it still has to be done in 30 minutes. Okay. And right now, failures should be set to almost 0. Now, I was talking to Paul about... Let's see what you're seeing at the moment. Okay, I need to move this generator out of the way up here. And where did the failures go? Okay, set all failure possibilities to... At takeoff, it should be like... It should be... at least at takeoff it should be 1%, but here's the problem we were running into, is that there's so many systems that can fail. And they're all at 5s. And this is where we might need to bring the dice in, because just doing it and keep increasing it across the board, that's so many things that can fail at once. Okay. So the idea is if people donate, if you're watching and you want to donate and make a donation in the chat room and using YouTube Super Chat, you cause a dice roll, and that's what we're trying to figure out, using the dice to determine other things other than failures, like time of day changes. Here, let's fly this and at least get in there and start working it out to show you. It's the very first time I'm doing a live stream attempting to do this. We spoke about this the other night and how we wanted to do this. And so it roughly broke down some of these ideas, and now this is the first time trying to run through it. So these are role-playing mock-up kind of things. So other than you watching at YouTube, corporate, only Paul should be able to see this. So YouTube, of course, you know, I don't think it needs to be said, but because it's, who knows, probably not going to go anywhere. But shh, don't tell anybody yet. Okay. Okay, sounds good. The graphics look horrible. All right, Paul. We'll see you shortly. Uh, which reminds me too, I might have to run out in a minute, and yeah, trying to juggle all this and the daily chores. Yeah, but I don't like the way she's running it all. That she seems so bogged down. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, I wish I could afford a better computer. This is right now. Everything's too low already. Yeah, and for the live stream, I'm gonna need it to look decent. There's no way for me to get a better computer in the time required. I would need a miracle. Oh shit, Paul! I didn't know you were still there. I'll work it out. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm sure it is. But we've got a really, barring any stream problems, if the stream is good, I think everything will be fine. I might have to move to some smaller monitors for this, but that's of little consequence. I don't mind ditching the big screens for this, I guess. I'll work it out. Don't worry about it. We'll see in a little bit. So, right when I restarted the computer after the Microsoft Windows Flight Simulator update, it immediately popped open an ad for how to immediately set up meetings, video meetings with people through Skype. And that's what Paul was just talking about. I've got Game Bar open and I've got Skype open. That's what I need to do, is go to make sure Game Bar's all closed out. And how do we do that? Do. Need to make sure that I'm all out of all rooms. There's no rooms or parties, so that's not a problem, I think. Okay, so game bar. Oh, so Skype. Ah, and we're redlining. Overloading. Let me stop sharing my screen and live stream. Not live stream, Skype. Stop sharing. Video's not on. You know what are some of the things that could be open? No, they're not. Creative Cloud. Redlining 8,000. So we need the simulator to be full screen. Aha. Okay. And all right, here we go through the takeoff, and we ended the first 5-minute phase. Hello to Zoltan, if you've never... So then talking to the community in Hilo, you know, sit back, relax, everything's cool. We don't have failures up high at the moment. Everything should be fine. And now I can put it into autopilot and nav. I'm redlining a little bit. Climbing for 12, huh? So just give me a minute, Mr. or Mrs. Celebrity, and let me get the plane to where I need it to be. All right. Where are the lights in this thing? So that's another thing too. That makes these flights dangerous. My unfamiliar and my lack of experience with these planes. Oh, and it's got an interesting console, and it's got a mix. All right. I'm still trying to work out some things here. When we took off, getting to like 12,000. Gauging a flight level change. So you're gonna hang on there for a minute, Mr. and Mrs. Celebrity. Wherever you want to be sitting, you can be sitting there. You can the whole plane is yours. This is all for you. Plenty of drinks, virtually, of course. You know, you got to imagine there's drinks everywhere. There could be, dancing girls or guys, whatever you prefer. Whatever goes on in these flights. I'm gonna say, not like Vegas. It's not gonna stand the flight. The whole world can watch this live stream. All right. So that's good. That's good. We're at sea level, so we're supposed to keep the mixture rich. And is nav on again? Does this thing have landing gear? It sure does. Need to get that up. So I was wondering, like, we're climbing, but we're losing a lot of speed right here. See, we're even stalling. Yeah, so it's not starting off very good. There we go. Hopefully the plane will figure itself out now that I've raised the gear up. Still climbing pretty good. I'm gonna get kick on vertical speed and put the nose down a little bit. I don't know why. Me and the autopilot, we do fight a lot, and that's another thing that's gonna make these flights really dangerous. Again, not just the failures. It's time to raise the odds. See that in the upper corner? It's flashing. I'm gonna need Paul as my assistant to keep an eye on that and keep reminding me that here we go. Watch, it's gonna flash here in a moment. There we go. So we need to roll. The odds need to... let me bring up the failures. The odds need to change here now. So let's go up to, like, what do we do? Do we do a 1% increase? Because we still have all these things that can fail across the list. I think there's already some of them active. It says show fail list. Okay, so nothing's up at the moment. So we increased the chance of failure, and now we also, or we just put it at 5 and we roll a dice to determine what's going to happen. So here we have systems, engines, panel. So 3 items here. We can also have it do a weather change, so an environmental change. We can have it do an air traffic control change, like a deviation. So that would be 1, 2, 3. That we just use a 6-sided dice. So like, let's say, yeah. So because up here, what can we make change? Okay, so the weather can change. And then I put a nothing in there. So with the 6-sided dice, let me roll a 6-sided dice. So let's say 6-sided dice. So this would be 1. A system failure would be 1. We'll have to write this down and work this out maybe. And the engine failure would be 2. A panel failure would be 3. A set all failure possibility would be 4. And air traffic control would be 5. And an environmental would be 6. So if we can get 2 more, we would need an 8. Like, nothing happens. And then I'm sure we can come up with something else. Okay, so let's roll. Let's just start out with the 6. So go back to the D&D dice thing. Where'd it go? So we just need 1 6-sided dice. Modifier. Oh, we don't want any modifiers. For the flight, yeah. Their charisma and their expertise should matter, but not for this one. Okay, let's roll and see what we get. Roll 1d6. X plus expertise. Well, we shouldn't have done that. Let's do. Gotta get rid of the expertise. None. Why won't it click in? Reset. The expertise doesn't want to clear. Let's restart the page. And air traffic control is talking to us. What do they want? 1d6. A 1. A 1. So a 1 would be a system failure. It's 23 items. So we need a 20 and a 10. How do we do that? Roll 1d20 and then 1d10. The dice sides. Oh, okay. So let's just do a 30-sided dice, right? All right, 1 30-sided dice. Roll 1d30 12. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Breaks. Total break failure. So, on a scale of 1 to 100. So now we need a 100. Yikes. Oh, yeah. We could do it this way. It's getting really risky. 100%, 1 to 100. $55. 50. Oh crap, we're gonna crap into a mountain. I just killed us. I wasn't paying attention. Oh man. Good thing she's got nice wheels. Let me put the landing gear down. Oh, we've crashed. Yeah, we're stuck. Oh, Zoltan, I killed you. I crashed you. And we were going to have brake failure. So let me set that. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11, 12. Oh, what was it? 19? I can't remember now. No, it was in the brakes. Let's reset. "55% chance of brake failure." Ah! This is gonna get nuts, man. This is gonna get crazy. And now I need to put a big sticky up. Please remember to look out for mountains. Please, again, there's things that, not only the unfamiliar to the planes. Managing this and trying to quickly do things that actually should be done before a flight. Like, I want to move on and do the show. And what I should do is definitely take an hour or more to pre-prep before an actual show, the way that we normally would in SkyVector. So we pull up all the elevations, and I pull up all the elevations and check the winds, and do everything that should be done first. So if they want to see how any of that's done, I can, have it ready and show them, well, here's here's how I use SkyVector, and here's the METARs, and, if you're interested, like and subscribe, and then you can, I'll be your professional pilot. I'll show you how to fly. Pick this up, and I'll teach you how to fly the best I can. Let's actually go get a license. You can maybe, maybe you can help me. Maybe with a hefty donation from a celebrity, you can encourage me to be brave enough to go try to learn this for real. Do this for real. All right. So now we know, speaking of SkyVector, this is going to bog things down again. Need another screen. Okay, in OBS, should be a SkyVector button. Yep. So in SkyVector, before flights, you usually come out and you set your flight up and you look at all the elevations along the way. So in this case, we're going to Portland Municipal. Yeah, settle down over there. It's a long haul. And we got popped just real early along the way. Fifth right here. Possibly that ridge. No, that's only 1,000. This one's 15.2, but if the plane was not staying on track, unless there was something else, there's 2,000, but we were climbing. Should have been over 2,000. That was 6.9. And either way, 15.2 is a danger along the path. right here, 7s, 8s, 8s, 9s. There's 10s. So once we get out, we need to get up to, there's at least, there's, 16. Out here, we don't need to be up high at all. Dang, this is a long flight. That's not Portland. We're going the entirely wrong way. Yeah. I even set it up in the main screen the wrong way. I'm an idiot. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, what the heck? Portland's not over there. Shh. Yeah, I know. Well, sorry, my brain's thinking of other things. A lot to think about. It'd be easier when Paul's around and there's that other voice to, hey, that's not the Portland you want. K-Sam. No. Okay, so that's Portland International. Here's Salem. Portland Hillsboro. Yeah, this is probably more. I doubt we'd want to land at an international. But they have an ILS. Yeah. Yeah, okay, great. So this is already so much better because I'm like, oh, we're going to have to teleport. That's still 800 miles, but that's sure better than that long one. This one makes it a lot easier. Yeah. Derpy. Okay, so set this low altitude. And we want ILS 13 right. Yeah, you better believe we do. Okay. Stopping the timer. Sitting there. Okay, everything's still at 5s. And limit the number of failures to. Well, we're going to have to work this out. I don't know if it means at once in any consecutive period. So I'm going to limit it to 5. Well, we'll see what we get. Alright. Get our landing gear up. Flaps up. Lights on. Damn you. Come on. Easy. Niner, niner. All right. Back to it. Autopilot. Come on. Oh, you. Autopilot. Navigation. We want 12. Well, in this case, we want 15. We're going north now. I'll set it for 13. And you can probably... No, you're still seeing sky vector. Darn it. Well, we can now look at sky vector. And then we said it was the airport next to it. KHIO. So, again, if we quickly get down here, 10, 4, 10, 10, 13s, 14s, 13, 5, 11s, 11s. Okay, so 14s, 14, 5, 15, 16. Talk with air traffic control. I need to have the AIs managing the radios, which it is, and I need to request an altitude increase to 7,000 feet up more.
SoCal departure Beechcraft X-ray Golf Sierra. Request flight level 250. Beechcraft X-ray Golf Sierra climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Expect flight level 250. Climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Expect flight level 250. Beechcraft X-ray Golf Sierra.
Wow, I don't want to go that high. What? 25,000 feet? I believe we are pressurized in this plane, so that's not a problem. We have oxygen. I hope. The hell, the plane's not following nav. What's going on? Or it is, we're just going so fast. How fast are we going? That's not that fast. Alright, we need to change the odds. That was the brake change. I'll just change something here.
Climb and maintain flight level 220 Beechcraft X-ray Golf Sierra.
Alright, let's get Sky Vector out of the way.
Beechcraft X-ray Golf Sierra, contact Los Angeles Center on 128.15. 128.15 Beechcraft X-ray Golf Sierra. Los Angeles Center Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is at 9,600 feet climbing flight level 220. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Los Angeles Center, continue as planned.
All right. So, at this point, yeah, now we can start talking to our celebrity guests, getting things going on. I think we're in a kind of a stable position, and now it's just, there's not a whole lot to see. It's dark and stormy, which makes it worse. Because this could be the night that I crash you again. I would be responsible for taking Zoltan out. And that's a lot to live with. It's part about these flights too, is wanting to try harder, so I don't. The pressure's on. I don't want to be the one responsible for them, even virtually. That's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. All right, so let's roll the dice again. And we said 30 things that can, that we need. No. We wanted to roll a 6-sided, right? Or an 8. Let's go with the 6. 1, 6. Roll. A 6. So that would have been. So there was the system, engines, and panels. And then it was air traffic control. Or a weather event or nothing. Or what else do we put in there? Well, okay, so let's just say in this case it was a weather event. So we go up to weather. And the options are live weather, clear skies, few clouds, scattered clouds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1 10-sided dice. And roll it. 9. Well, now we have snow. Yep. And those are the conditions it's set, so I'm not going to modify anything there. We now have snow somewhere. That's what it says. So yeah, we're definitely up above it, so lucked out. It could be, unless it changes again. That is really beautiful. Microsoft Flight Simulator is really beautiful. And again, this is a bad machine, so you'll have the opportunity to donate and help me get a better machine, that's for sure. And you can donate now to change the odds, right? So if you're in the super chat and you make a donation, it will trigger another roll. Or you can, if you're another viewer and you want to counter that, let's say somebody donates $1, and that's going to trigger a roll. All right, you have 1 minute to counter it with $1. So if anybody wants to counter it, you have 1 minute right now. Here we go. No, nobody's going to counter that $1. Okay, we're going to roll. We need to see if we can set one of these. Can we change it now here to the 30s? Nah. Oh, we still need another 6. Okay, so roll the 6. So that would be weather again. Okay, so another 10-sided dice. A 3. So now the weather changes again. Few clouds. Okay. So, along with people making donations, we're going to need to have somebody keeping an eye on that, or a moderator of some kind. I'm going to need to make Paul a moderator. Right? Something like that. Okay. So the next phase of the flight. Let's see where we're at in the flight. Because we got to keep this to 30 minutes. So the nav log says that we're still in the climb phase. Let's see. No. Yeah. So we're going to have to teleport now. So we need to go to travel to, and we need to move it up a little bit. So let's get it to there. The start of the cruise. So we made it to this point, and it's time to roll again. A 1. That is a system failure. Okay, so now we need a 30. Yeah, a third. You are such a pill. In and out, in and out. Can you make up your mind? 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. A left brake failure again. All right, now we need a 100% dice. Left brake failure. One moment, Gigi. One moment, Gigi. Yeah, we gotta find out what's gonna happen to the brakes. A 31% chance of left brake failure. Okay. And yeah, and now there's a 100% chance that Gigi's gonna bother us during live streams. Huh. I know it. It's in your nature. Tell the snow to come, Gigi. It's cold, but we don't have any snow here in Colorado, which is a drag. And if you'll excuse me, I have to get a cup of coffee. Renew my coffee. Hello. We got 2 other kittens sitting there watching the live stream. You know it's not the greatest, but I tell you, I love spam. Man. Why is spam so good, Paul?
Oh, what's up, buddy? You back?
Uh-huh.
I just got back myself. I had to go to the office. I'm building a computer for this lady, right?
Uh-huh.
And, I don't mind doing work for people and try to help people out. So I got this lady. I said, I built her husband a really nice computer a few months ago for Christmas. He loves it, everything. She's like, oh, well, I'm going to need one. She wanted 2 monitors, i9, 10900K, 32 gigs of DDR, the whole top of the line, right?
Right.
She didn't give me a fucking dime yet.
Uh-oh, man. Really?
Okay, which is fine. And I told her, this is a pretty big expensive job what I'm doing for you, and, I'll get back to you, give you a total price. So I've been busy with the work. I haven't had time to get back to her. She calls me a little while ago and says, I haven't heard from you. And it has been like over a month, but they're local and they know me. So It's not like they don't know that I'm going to do the job, because that's what I do. Like I said, I build really nice computers. And I told her, it's going to be like $1,700.
Uh-huh.
Okay, straight to the point, But instead of her coming down and saying, well, here's 900, here's 1,000 towards it, she calls me, leaves me a message and says, oh, I haven't heard from you, and all this other shit, like, I don't know if you're going to do it anymore, but I really need it, and this and that. So I go to the office because I don't have a phone because my phone fucking broke, and now her fucking message isn't picking up. So I'm gonna try sending her an email and say, hey, I could use $1,000 towards this bill.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's fucking $1,700. It is what it is.
Right. Well,
And,
just benefit of the doubt. Of course, you're gonna get more flies with honey. So sorry that we haven't been able to communicate. I'm sorry that things have been, or whatever, that there was a miscommunication. I have everything ready to go to, make you so happy. And if we could just settle this issue, this small matter of the financial issue, everything will be there momentarily.
right, right, and that's the thing too. It's like because I could kind of use some of the money for other parts.
Oh,
Because
sure. Yeah, money's so tight right now. It's just people should. Anyway, yeah. Either way, I just assure them that you're on it, and her dreams will come true. And show me the money.
Exactly.
Show me the money, and it'll be there.
Here's the gig, right? So the other computer I built her husband, right?
Yep.
Nice Ryzen 3700X, RX 580 graphics card, right? 32 gigs of RAM, motherboard, nice case and everything. $700, dude.
When I went out of the room for a coffee, I must have crashed. I've killed our celebrity twice now.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Well, the first one I wasn't paying attention, which goes back to that's going to happen. And I crashed into a mountain. And I don't know what happened now. I just came back and we were talking, and I looked up the screen. It says, ready to fly.
Really?
So I crashed somewhere. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I was doing a teleport. So try to keep it under 30 minutes to go to here to Portland. That's it. I've just teleported to the cruise phase. That's all. So no, I didn't crash. There I am. We're at the start of the cruise phase now. And we've got based on the dice rolls, we're at a 6%. We're at a 6% overall failure for everything, and we now have a 31 chance of left brake failure, and we've had 2 weather changes from snow to low clouds.
Nice.
And
now, is that within the game in the game settings, or is that external?
Game settings.
Awesome.
So let me get this closed, the VFR map closed, and get the airplane. When you teleport, it does some screwy things, like it'll take you off of VNav or nav, so you need to turn nav mode on and get back on the course. If the plane will do it. Make sure I'm not overspeeding. Okay. And now it's time for another roll. So on the screen, let me open up my dice roller. I found a dice generator. Okay, so this is how it's gonna kind of work at the moment. Here's the dice generator. Okay, so there's. Okay.
Hold on. Are you showing me on YouTube?
Yeah.
Because I'm still on the general page with the traffic data.
All right.
Setting.
It should vanish in 1 second, or a little bit of a delay.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll be
Sure.
right back.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Take your time. I'm gonna make sure this is good. We're not redlining. We can slow it down. Our mixture's all the way down. That could have been the reason why, but it's auto mixture shouldn't be on. At our altitude, is that why? And we've lost. It blew out our altitude change, so there's no altitude change button on that side. Okay. Set back to 22, flight level change. So what do you think about this, YouTube? Oh, you're not there anymore? This will be great when we can do multiplayer, Microsoft, because then I can actually have Paul co-pilot.
Oh, that's a dice roller, huh?
Sure is. So let me roll a 1 6-sided dice. All right, and we got a 5. So a 5 would be, so there's 3 different categories on our failures that can fail, and then 4 would be an air traffic control, 5 would be another weather change, and 6 would be a nothing at the moment unless we can think of something else. So at the moment this would be a weather change, so come up to weather, and in weather there's 10 different things, about 10 different things that can happen. So go to our dice generator, get a 10-sided dice, roll that puppy, and we got a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We now have high-level clouds.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Move this back up to the top. Okay, so that's just what happened in this next period. And then, yeah. Now again, do we, we can also do that, and we can also keep increasing the. I'm gonna go back to failures now. Now I'm gonna increase the failures, all failures, to 10%. So far, I don't see anything showing up on my... Oh, you know what? Shh. I didn't click start. Okay, so now the failure list is kicked in. Just for that, I'm going to set the failure levels possibilities to 11% now. And let's say a viewer now donates $1. Okay, there's another 6-sided dice roll. Roll it, a 3. That would be a panel failure. So in the panels here, there's about 30 different things that can fail. So we get a 30-sided dice, and we roll that. 16, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, this is only a 20-sided dice. A 14. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. An electrical total.
Huh.
Okay, so now this is where it gets dangerous because these go to 100. 100%. Right?
Uh-huh.
So now, roll a dice, 51% chance of electrical total failure, whatever that means. I don't know. I'm new to this stuff still. But now we have a 50% electrical total failure. Okay. So now we look at our nav map again and determine, okay, how much time left on this flight? There's still quite a long time, so it's time for another teleport. Paul, we need to at least get about halfway through the flight now. And this is where bad things can happen as well, because when you teleport, it throws the autopilot off. We don't have enough true. Okay. Here's another mistake I made. Check this out. I don't have enough fuel in this plane to have made this trip, it's saying. I didn't top up enough and put enough fuel.
Uh-huh.
So I don't have enough fuel to travel to the descent.
Oh, to the next, yeah, to the
Uh-huh.
descent.
So I would have to immediately find the nearest airport and land and refuel.
Huh. And you can probably find that in SkyVector, right?
Well, yeah, but time is of the essence.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just look on our screen here and see the nearest one to our location is Kbur, KBUR. According to, well, you can't, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. Let me get back into Microsoft Flight Simulator and close this. And it's going to be interesting because I would still need somebody to be watching that timer the whole time because 5 minutes passes so fast. So, for example, if you would keep an eye up on that little that green the green box in the corner again, when it flashes red, let me know it's time to change, and add another point to the failure thing. Get rid of that. Okay, we need to go to KBUR.
I'm going to try to catch up to where you are. Oh, wow, I like that. Yeah, so you got the green, right?
Okay, so it just changed. So I need to go to my failures and increase the. I'm going to add. Now we're at 12% possible system failure. Okay. KBUR.
Where were you? Salt Lake City?
No, San Diego.
San Diego.
Should we be grouped? Let me group you. Invite to group. I need to cancel the my AFR.
Los Angeles Center Beechcraft X-Ray Golf Sierra would like to cancel
I need to make sure that I set up with enough fuel. But again, that's kind of
SoCal approach
my own fault.
X-Ray Golf Sierra is
That's a
Beechcraft B58 5 miles southeast.
okay. So
Request
enter.
Just out of curiosity, what aircraft are you in?
I rolled a Baron Beechcraft. I chose the plane randomly too.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so we're making a diversion, and we need to set up a landing.
Copy Beechcraft X-Ray Golf Sierra. Burbank Tower Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is 4 miles east with golf to land. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Burbank Tower. Fly straight in runway 26. Altimeter 29.9 to wind 257 at 10.
Okay.
Make straight in runway 26 Beechcraft X.
It's already here. It's right below us. We're gonna have to circle down.
Beechcraft X-Ray Golf Sierra cleared to land runway 26. Wind 257 at 10. Cleared to land runway 26 Beechcraft X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Okay, it's time for another failure possibility change. 13%. After the refuel, we'll have to do a teleport. That's another thing. I'm going to need a 30-minute timer. So not only do I have my little yellow, orange, green thing up there, or green, yellow, red thing up there. I'm gonna need
a little timer.
another one that I keep looking at. That lets me know. Yeah. So I will remember in the future to make sure that we're always topped up. So because this really will be an unnecessary. I mean, diversions in the air and weather changes, but landings. I don't know that we want to do this. This is a little. I don't know. Maybe it is exciting. Maybe it is not. I don't know. But it eats up a lot of time.
Just noticed there's an open broadcast timer.
Is there?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Okay, get our landing gear down. Flaps deployed.
Oh man, you're so good. You're kind of circling around, right?
Sure enough, just coming down to drop in.
What runway are you heading to?
Don't know.
Okay.
They gave me a runway, but I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, I'm gonna be meeting up there. Oh, I see you coming in now. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to work on trying to minimize whatever's lower my graphics or lower it to 30 frames instead of 60.
And turn VSync off too. If you're using big monitors, you might want to turn VSync off and try that.
All right.
I mean, that might help.
I'll give it a shot. Don't have any landing lights on. Okay. We're down. For the sake of moving the flight along, we are down. So do an automatic refill. We can get back up in the air. And then we do a teleport. And I now have to increase failure possibilities to 14. And roll a dice. And, whoa, easy. And we got a 5. So a 5 is another weather event. Okay, weather events. There's 10 choices. Oops. Roll a 1. 10. A 9. We have rain. Okay. Close it. Turn on autopilot. Turn on nav, teleport. I don't want to take us right to approach. Let me take us here. Okay, so I guess we are traveling to approach. Are we there? I don't think we teleported at all. No.
I see you. I do see you in the air on my screen. I don't know.
It blew the flight plan. Ah. Okay, so I think because I used direct, it blew out the flight plan. I think. I'm not really sure. Okay, so let's try direct to KHIO.
Actually, I see you in the sky. Are you in the sky? Are you flying?
Yeah, but I'm kind of heading west, not going the way I want to go.
And how do you leap forward?
You go up to the top and you choose the travel to option.
Okay.
But mine seems to be broken at the moment, so I'm going to just try to tell the play to go directly to KHIO. Why it's broken, I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm in a different aircraft that I don't know how to fly, so I'm gonna have to swap out to something.
Enter. Oh, now my GPS doesn't want to take it. What are you doing, buddy? Come on. Am I paused or what? I'm paused. How did that happen? I'm froze or I'm broke? Huh, I'm froze.
The sim is froze?
Yeah, I'm not moving.
I know I'm watching your screen here.
Yeah, and I'm just froze over Van Nuys, not moving now. Alright, I can go back to the main menu and spawn into the map further along. KHIO. And we wanted ILS. You cut it out over there.
Say your cat?
Yeah.
I tell you, my new one, she's something. She tore all my blinds apart. She been climbing up the blinds. She's only probably 2 months now, 3 months at best. But oh my God, she's cute. But oh my God, she's getting into everything. She's tore my shades apart. She's clawing my chairs. I'm like, this has got to stop.
So we got another neighbor cat that's trying to sneak in. I saw your face over there. That's why they're all reacting. Go on. Go home. Go home. Okay. Okay, so now I've spawned back in somewhere on the way now to the airport. I am, let's see, not sure where I'm at. Let's see, nav map. And I see you're in a big plane, huh?
No, I'm in a small plane. I'm in a 172.
Oh wow. Because on my map it shows like a big plane following me, or it's weird how it's got my plane. It's got two versions of my plane on the screen. That's unusual. Okay. All right, so let's minimize this, and yeah, so we're back on track, autopilot. And nav is on, and we need to get back up to like 2,000 feet just to be safe. Bring our speed down. Okay, changing the failure possibilities up to like 17% now because we've missed a few, and we're rolling another 6-sided dice. And we got a 1, so that's a system failure. So we roll a 30-sided dice. So what we get for this one is we get 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. A left gear failure. And so now we need a 100%. Oh no. Left gear failure at 42%. So that's where that's at the moment. And we're frosting over. I don't know where the anti-ice stuff is on this. I'm going to kill us. Okay. Anti-ice. You're so nice of a plane. You must have... There it is. Icing. Prop. Windshield. Turn airframe. De-ice on. Increase the cabin heat because we don't want Zoltan to freeze. Pull the defrost on. Turn on some floodlights. Turn on... I don't need taxi lights on. All right. Oh, okay. So, hopefully we don't... Now that we've got the de-icing stuff on, but with all the other fails, look at this thing. We are really icing up, man. Woo!
aircraft.
Oh no, we are really.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Keep speed below 250 knots. Beechcraft X-ray Golf Sierra.
The weight of the plane, we're like it says we're at stall speed. Come down to 6,000 feet, she said. We're not even at. Okay.
Oh yeah.
6. Man, it says nav is on, but it's not. She's not following my plan. Re-engage. Turn nav on. Come on, plane. Why are you flying out that way? And it's not obeying my flight level change. Coming down to 6,000. This plane is all kinds of busted. Alright. We've got to turn to the north then and use heading.
Turn to the north.
What's going on? Now heading is not working. The plane isn't following any autopilot commands. There it is. It's decided. I don't know. Nope. It's still flying forward. Come on, turn. Turn. There it goes. So from here, I don't know if we can teleport and travel further along. Yeah, we can. I'm going to travel to the descent, because we're almost at the end of our 30 minutes. Going to raise the total failures to 20%. At this end of the flight, maybe it should be higher. Again, we said by the time we were getting close to landing, we needed the percentage to be up higher. So maybe I'll go to 30%. What do you think? Should it go all the way up to? I mean, by the time they come in, the whole point of having a faster plane is that you
get to there in 30 minutes.
Or, yeah, by the time the 30 minutes is up, because at 100%, something's going to go wrong for sure.
I had to restart this system anyway, so
Yeah.
hold up one second. I'm just restarting.
That's all right. I'm just thinking to myself. I'm working this out. Well, I'm going to set it to 50% then at this point. Now that we're coming in and we're this close to the airport, now let's make everything much more dangerous. So 50%.
Seattle Center Beechcraft Alpha Sierra.
That's using Rand's failures, right?
Yep.
All right, I opened that. So let's see. I got used to using that. Minimum failure altitude. Do you have it at stock 3,000?
I have 15,000. The minimum failure altitude is at 15,000. What should it be?
Oh, it has it at 3,000.
We were talking jets the other night. So yeah, for the smaller planes, change it to 3,000. Okay. Let's see if we can get back on nav. And let's see if we're close enough to reach the airport. Altimeter 3011. Okay, they want us down to 6,000 feet. Okay, descending to 6,000 feet. And we're going to roll another 6-sided dice. And we get a 1. That is a system failure. And we roll a 30. And that's a 3. That's an elevator trim failure. We're currently at 50%. This might raise it back up. We might get a better chance of that not failing. 42%. So that one worked out positive. Elevator trim is now at 42% chance of failure. So that dice roll helped us.
Oh, and you're going to Portland, KHIO.
Yeah. And it should be okay, we're going to move forward again. We're going to teleport. Where are we at? I don't know where we're at. It says we're down here. Approach. Let's see what happens when we travel to approach. What's on the menu? You had masala yesterday.
Yes, we had chicken masala yesterday.
Hey, what's up for tomorrow?
Well, we're off tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're off. That's right.
Thursday, I'm not quite sure yet.
Oh, and we're tumbling out of the sky. What's going on? Okay, so we're coming in now for our approach. Whoa. Whoa. The airplane is falling. All right. I just saw another flash up there, raising the overall failures to 60%. And I don't know what our altitude was supposed to be. So let's hold here. Because it sure looks like we're coming in, we're close to the ground. Hold. According to our synthetic vision. Great, they give us 3.9. 3,900 flight level change engaged. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Up, 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 go. We're getting 500-foot warnings.
see the mountain there, huh?
Mm-hmm. I think we can see anything outside. Pitch black out there. Can't see a thing, Paul. These skies with this cold weather everybody's having, yeah, everything's overcast. No love. I can see some city lights down below. Starting to make out the city lights. Oh yeah, there they are. Maybe I just wasn't looking the right angle with my camera there. I can't see a thing with my external camera. Way there it goes. Whoa. There we go. That's behind us. That's in front of us. And we're up. Okay. Back in the cockpit view. Time for another dice roll. 6-sided dice. Roll the dice. We have a 6. That is a weather change. So a weather change. Roll a 10-sided dice. That's a 10. So we now have storm. Wow, we have, there you are. Oh, wow.
Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, lightning everywhere. That was close.
Are you going in that holding pattern?
No, I'm trying to come in on my approach for landing. We're about due for another change here. Here comes the counter timer. Is going to go into the red again.
It's gorgeous when it lightnings, huh?
Yeah.
I put all my settings on medium just to cover the bases in case, because I don't know what's going on. Shouldn't be crashing as it had been, but
You know, just considering the size and magnitude of this update that we just got, I expect it's going to be a little bit touchy for a day or two or more.
you're welcome, honey.
Okay. Changing the failure rate to 65% for everything. And rolling the dice for a random. That would be another weather change, so it's gonna come out of the storm maybe. So lots of weather changes on this one. And we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high-level clouds. So that removed the storm.
I don't want to keep interrupting you every time you're doing something, so I could kind of get an idea. I want to see what you're doing. That's the only thing.
No, that's what this one is for. I mean, this is all just, we're just testing this out. Interrupt all you want. This is just, yeah. I'm just playing this one by ear, just trying to,
test.
just trying to get, just let's start running through these mechanics. So far, so good. You know what I mean? We're at 65% across the board, and nothing, I don't know if anything will happen with those brakes or anything.
Oh yeah, you see how you just pulled that up? How you pulled up the weather? How do you do that?
You go up to the top. Well, I don't know, since you're in my group at the moment, if you can change it. It's usually up here for weather.
Uh-huh.
As group leader, I think I control the weather.
Oh, nice.
It would be nice if I did have a co-host that was doing all this stuff while I'm trying to fly, but then so it'd be better almost if you were the group leader. It'd be what would be really ideal is if I had another one of me who could sit there and run all the dice, and all I have to do is fly, and that the co-host is the one changing everything.
Mm-hmm.
The co-host is the one doing the dice rolls. The co-host is the one changing the weathers and changing I can change the failures. So I think that's kind of, as I'm looking through this failures tool, Paul, if you go over to the README on how to use on the failures, look what he has. It seems like he has this triggered for Twitch. Oh, no. Read the Twitch button at the top. It says, there is a Random Failures FS 2020 Stream Edition, which allows to trigger failures via Twitch chat. Failures can also be triggered by specific amount of bits donated to specific failure. For more information, contact me via ... So he's got it set up for Twitch to where if you donate for a specific failure, it causes it to fail. He's already thinking what I'm thinking and what we're doing here. So all I can think to do is write him and say, can you make this work with Super Chat and YouTube? Because I'm not going to Twitch. But that's the whole idea, that obviously the Stream Edition allows them to select, the viewers to somehow select failures in Twitch.
You're coming in for a landing, right?
Well, I'm trying to. This is a long approach, so something else I need to work out. Here we go with another. We've just passed another 5-minute period, so now I'm going to 70% for system failures. According to the failures list, we have a rudder trim. Rudder trim. Let me show you my failure screen. I don't think you can see it. It's way too small, and I can't magnify this box, the failures box. But we've got 5 things listed. Rudder trim will fail speed 45 knots. That's going to suck because when we come in, we need our rudder to keep us straight on the runway. Gear right tank position will fail when speed 305 knots. So that's not going to happen. Fuel tank center level will fail at taxi. We're not going to taxi. Once we land, we're done. Partial panel attitude will fail when speed is 300 knots. So that won't happen. Toggle electrical failure will fail. So I don't think any of these are going to happen. So with this particular flight, at the moment, if nothing goes wrong on the landing, then he's safe. I don't know what happens if we clear it. If it'll let me go ahead and try it and clear it and see if it'll generate brand new ones. Because I have the reason why there's only 5 is under the main menu under options. I have the limit number of failures set to 5. So if we want to make it more dangerous, again, like 20 things can fail. So now, those are still... Either way, we'll see what happens. Okay, altitude change 3,300.
Descend and maintain 3,300 feet Beechcraft X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Hell, I landed.
Nice.
It was pretty clean.
Airbus?
No, I was in the 172.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, I see you down there ahead of me. The ILS frequency is in there.
I'm trying to figure out what this is. Actually, it's not the 172. It's wish I could tell what it is while I'm in there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
But,
I think it's the Beechcraft. Let's see. No, what is this? Cessna XGS. Grand Caravan.
I definitely want to read up on how to fly that thing. Up on the instruments, and because it's got like a conditioner on it, and I don't even know what a conditioner is, but I've got to read up on those. And
Golf Sierra. Hillsborough Tower Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra.
I'm liking this. I like this. I like that LCD screen too. It kind of shows you when you're coming in. You kind of get some visual on the runway when you're coming down.
yeah. All right. Upping the failure possibility to 80%.
ILS runway 13 right approach Beechcraft X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Rolling another 6-sided dice. 5. That is an air... Oh, that would be an air traffic control diversion right at the moment. Oh, we would be doomed. So the airport diversion would have to be things like an altitude change, an altitude increase, an altitude decrease. But I'd say if we're on approach or final, it counters it out. So in this case, an air traffic control random wouldn't happen during an approach. The only thing that they could tell us to do would be to abort the approach and go around once. It's my story and I'm sticking to it.
That's it. Wow.
Crap, missed the approach. Let me go ahead and turn on the approach anyway. And turn the power off. Let's see if we can fall to meet... Yeah, we got plenty of distance to meet the approach in this plane. Alright, we're in flap range. So deploy the flaps. Drop the gear. And put a little bit more power into the tank. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right there. Alright. increasing total failures to 85%.
Clear to land runway 13 right, Beechcraft X-ray Golf Sierra.
I see you coming in now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. When you land, I'm going to be probably about a quarter of a mile down to your right, so you can kind of pull off.
Mm-hmm.
And the fuel truck will be here waiting for us too, so it should be close by.
All right. Just got another flash on the screen, so now we're up to 90% possible failures.
Oh, the conditioner. That's what you're talking about, right? Mixed conditioner.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even see that. Well, I found my flap switch.
Yeah, I forgot to turn on my lights.
Oh, land 125. 150 keys. I got it. All right. Cut off. Ah. Minimum. Reverse. Oh, it's got reverse too, buddy.
Oh, I missed my turn.
for Beechcraft X-ray Golf Sierra.
Is that you?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Let's
You
turn,
see the fuel truck?
let me turn on some lights.
Nice.
Kinda. It's hard to, oops. It's really hard to make out anything out here. Well,
So dark.
oh, my plane won't respond in that mode. Oh, I'm gonna crash into a building. All right, so we killed him twice. Now, something I gotta check on here on my failures panel. We're at 90%, but under failures list, I'm still showing 5 things. So I don't know if after you make changes like that, if you're supposed to hit stop and then start.
Oh, in the actual program.
Yeah, because now I've changed the limited. I've changed the failures tonight. Oh, one of my engines just died. So maybe that is what you're supposed to do. So after each time you make a change, hit stop and start to kick in the new stats. Because right at the moment, one of my engines just died. There we go. Look at that failure list now. Turbocharger failure, engine coolant, turbocharge failure, electrical failure, pitot blockage, hydraulic failure, left brake failure, engine 2 failure, engine 3 failure, engine 4 failure, if I had 4 engines.
Oh, because you had that set at 90%.
Both fuel tanks would fail. Yep. So I think, again, let me, what I need to do is go take trash and do dinner and end this live stream and then come back and try it again later with another one. And try it again because I think being at 90%, I don't think we would have made it. Maybe I know you can fly these things with one engine. So either way, that seems what you have to do. And I'll run through another one. You're off tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just have to go dump some trash and do a couple of chores. I'm not doing dinner tonight, really. Okay. Christine's busy playing The Sims tonight. So I'll only be gone for like 30 minutes or so.
Oh, yeah.
And that gives this, and then we'll come back and we'll do another celebrity and do another run through if you're going to be around. If not, that's what I'm going to go ahead and keep doing tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds good. You know what I'll do is I'll put a pot of coffee on, and what should we do? Stop here? Should we get a different aircraft?
Yeah, I'm going to stop this stream, and then when we come back, we'll pick another celebrity, start another live stream, and do it again. Pick a random plane and work out another 30-minute sequence.
Nice.
All right, Paul. Well, I will see you in about 30 minutes. 30 minutes to an hour. Let's just be safe.
Okay, no problem, man.
All right, Paul. I'm going to...
See you.
Okay, bye-bye. I don't know if you want to leave Skype and whatever we're using open at the moment, but I'm going to just put my headphones...
Fine.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, so my headphones are off, recharging them.